Hi friends, this is Vicki. Welcome to my craft room. I made this paper Christmas cake. I posted a picture of it in my Facebook Cricut cards and Cricut card exchange groups, and not everyone, a couple of people asked for instructions on how to make it. So instead of writing it all out, I thought I would make this little video. This was one that I made just to set on the side for when I take pictures. But I made it as, it's a little gift box, and I am going to take it to the staff Christmas party, and each staff member will get a piece of the cake, and I'm either going to fill it with spiced nuts or some chocolates that I make. But anyway, you just fill it with whatever you want to fill it with. You can make it for a birthday party, anniversary party, bridal shower, whatever you want to make it for, different designs. First thing you need to do is cut out your cake box slice. If you have a Cricut, it's in tags, bags, boxes, and more. And other people have told me that there is also one on other cartridges, but I just have tags, bags, boxes, and more. And if you don't have a Cricut, you can find this pattern, this template online. Just Google cake slice box. So this one that I cut out for demonstration only, I cut out on 8-inch on the Cricut, page 126 cake box, and I cut it out on the blackout because I didn't want the ribbon holes. So once you get it cut out, then score your lines, fold it on all your score lines. I've already done that, so just score it all over. Then once you make your folds, then you need to ink the cake sides, and by that I mean this ink on the side. So what I did to make that easier was made this little stencil like thing. So I am using Tim Holtz Distress Ink in tea dye. So just ink that on the sides there. I'm just going to do it quickly so you don't have to watch me do this whole thing. And I found if I pressed hard with my fingernail it looks like chocolate chips, but do what you want. Okay, so we'll do these two sides because you want both sides of the cake done to look like cake. So again, let me just get these done quick so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I just cut this little stencil with the long rectangles, measured this how I wanted it, because when you're doing 30 of them, it just makes it easier. And each one of these layers has 10 pieces of cake. My bottom layer is 9-inch, my middle layer is 7.5-inch, and my top layer is 6-inch. Okay, so this is the way you start. Now for the frosting, this one has the green frosting. You can cut your triangle and your rectangle. Someone told me that they designed it on Gypsy and that worked, but I just measured from the tip of the cake down to here. This is my Omnigard quilting ruler, but I use it all the time for paper crafting. So just measure that and cut out a piece of scrap paper. My paper is from a Cloud 9 seasonal pack that actually had Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas all together. So I'm going to put this on with my ATG gun, which my friend Vonda gave me. She won it at a raffle and she didn't want it, so she gave it to me. And boy, next time we scrap together, I'm going to let her use it. She's going to find out she really wants to keep it because it is wonderful. Okay, so just put some glue on there. Put this on here like that. This is just the way I do it. You can do it any way you want. This is what worked best for me. But I turn it over and then cut along the edge here. Cut those pieces off. I got pretty close on that edge. Hope my hands aren't too much in the way. Cut along these edges. Let me get my hands out of the way a little bit. This is the first video that I've made, so it's not going to be perfect by any means. Just throw those scraps away. And that's what you end up with. So redo this fold. Now for the frosting, this white trim, I have a scrap of paper that's 1 3/4 inch by, make it at least as wide as your piece of cake. One edge is going to be the Martha Stewart lacy edge. I don't really know what it's called, I just know it's Martha Stewart. The other edge, I use my Fisker's scalloped edge. And we'll get that cut. After I made this one with all different colors of paper, I really like to make a gold one or a silver one that would really be pretty for Christmas also, but what would I use 2 cakes for? So I probably won't, but okay, score this in half and just kind of eyeball it. Again, I use my Martha Stewart scorer. Came with the score pad, which I really like. And for this, I'm going to use my Zig 2-way gun. After doing quite a few of these, I was using my ATG gun, and I just found that this one worked better. I just liked it better when I stuck it on the edge here. And if you don't have those edges or those cutters or trimmers, edgers that I have, use whatever you have. Anything will look good. Again, I cut it the same way I cut it before. Stick it on there and then trim it down. Throw those pieces away. There, basically that's it. Now just close the box. ATG again. A little bit on the edge here. And some on this edge. Do this end first. And then this long edge. I'm going kind of fast, so I'm not lining it up real well. And that's really all there is to it, and your box is done. Now what I did to put the flower on, I just poked, oops, my glue didn't stick. I'll have to re-glue that. I just poked a hole in it. You can use your punch or whatever, and just stuck the flower in there. I think that's about it. So, have fun, and make yours any way you want, but that's about how it goes. I need some more glue on that one. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.